My next guests have dedicated their lives to their faith, and now they've found a modern way to share it. Sister Danielle Victoria and Sister Oriane Pietra Renee of the Daughters of St. Paul in Boston have become TikTok sensations. Their videos have been seen some 15 million views, and the sisters have been dubbed by many as the media nuns.
Oh, you're washing my dishes. Sorry. There's actually more water under there. Can you grab some? Yeah, yes, please.
From their convent in Boston, please welcome Sister Danielle and Sister Oriane. So, Sister Danielle, for the sisters who oversaw a young kid named Tamron Hall at Our Mother of Mercy in Fort Worth, Texas, where I went to school, I've got to tell you, I wish I'd seen this side of them. I saw other sides, but I didn't see this side. Sister Danielle, how did this idea start?
This kind of all spun out of the fact that, like, we do have a lot of fun together. We really, like, life can be kind of intense in some ways, but honestly, it's all in balance. And so we have a lot of great laughs. And we decided that when the whole idea started trending of pulling pranks on people, I did kind of offer myself as tribute because I am so easily scarable, and I can see you around a pole and then you will say boo and I will jump and scream like you just saw. So I just said, rather than giving a sister a heart attack, you can just scare me if you have to. And I had no idea. I think at the beginning of that video, I'm actually saying sorry to a sister for leaving my dishes out and she's washing them for me. And she's like, yeah, but just go open that thing over there. I think there's more over there. And I cannot believe that Sister Teresa Aletheia fit inside of that little cover.
That is hilarious. So is it true, Sister Danielle, that you didn't even have a smartphone?
No, before I entered, actually, I barely had a Facebook, and I really was not online very much, but really that's what we're called to be, missionaries in the digital continent. So you enter and you receive a phone. So.
Sister Oriane, you are new to the Daughters of St. Paul. Did you know you were joining such a wild and crazy group over there? Did you have any idea that this modern way of communicating and reaching people had become so popular?
Yeah, I think one of the things that really attracted me to the Daughters of St. Paul was that they were so real. When you discern with sisters, you get a chance to kind of spend time with them, enter into their life for a few days on a discernment retreat. And when I went to do that with the Daughters of St. Paul, I saw them teasing each other and laughing with each other and laughing at each other in love. It was something that really helped show me that you can be your full self. And in fact, your vocation, whatever you're called to, should help you become your fullest, truest self. And that was something
wow. I love that. And when you talk about how real they are, as we talk about faith, so often people feel no matter what the faith is, that it's way over there, that they're not worthy of being included, or that they're not welcome, keep the theme here, to the party. And you want people, Sister Oriane, even in this new part of your journey, to understand that all are welcome. And you can do that with social media. But there have been critics, there have been people who have said, this is not right, this is not the traditional way. What do you say, Sister Oriane, to those who believe this is way too modern, we shouldn't be doing this?
We have a kind of a unique answer as Daughters of St. Paul, in that it's actually our charism or our mission that we were founded for, is to communicate the person of Jesus Christ to others through the most modern and efficacious means of communication. So those means will always change and shift. Right now it's TikTok. In 10 years, when I am not so cool, it'll be something else. But yeah.
I love it. Coming up, how TikTok allows the sisters to have open conversations. They interact with people about faith on that social platform. More after the break. We are back with Sister Danielle Victoria and Sister Oriane Pietra Renee of the Daughters of St. Paul in Boston, known on TikTok as the media nuns. Sister Oriane, the views are incredible here. You have your prayer preference time, that's the video, 4.6 million views. The where you are late for prayer has 3.4 million views. Why do you think that millions of people are watching these over and over. Is it because it demystifies, what a nun's life is? Or what is it? Because these are millions of views.
Yeah, it definitely took us by surprise. I think it wasn't necessarily something we were expecting or aiming for. But I think on one sense, there is kind of a novelty in the sense that people don't really see nuns around very often anymore. So there's a curiosity that's very natural. And I think that in one capacity, it does really demystify what might happen inside of a convent and what our lives look like as human beings who have dedicated our lives to God. And I hope, on the other hand, that people are really finding something to relate to, because we want to bring our authenticity there to really showcase like how God is working in our lives through who we are and through what we are. So I hope people see both those things.
They do. And by the comments, Sister Danielle, it's obvious. We were perusing through some of the comments and people wrote things like, "I'm not even Catholic, but I enjoyed the videos." Another person said, "I'm a Buddhist and this is hilarious and well done." I mean, you are reaching people who don't subscribe, if you will, to the same set of beliefs, but subscribe, though, to the joy and the connection that you bring, Sister Danielle.
Yeah, I think at the root of faith and belief, like joy is the proof that's in the pudding, right?
Yeah.
So it's really the proof that like if Jesus Christ is who he says he is, if he really will help us live who we're called to be, and that unlocks like our most authentic selves, then we would see those other aspects of our humanity alive in that person, right? So for us, when we approach social media, it was like, we're just going to really show who we are. And really for us, and the joy of community is getting those moments where you're just like, you're ridiculous. And, you're showing the lighter side of life and just having fun together.
And so
honestly.
I have to ask this because I'm constantly practicing different dance challenges. How many hours are you putting in on some of these dance challenges on TikTok, Sister Danielle?
That is hilarious because actually we're learning too right now. And I am not coordinated that way. I love to dance. I do, but I am like freestyle all day.
Oh, you're freestyle. Oh, okay, well, I won't put you on the spot, but I'll put you on the spot. What dance are you learning right now? Let me see the first move of the TikTok dance you're learning right now.
All right, well, it's footwork.
Oh, it's footwork.
It's hard. It's footwork.
Oh.
You can't get on TikTok if you're not going to do footwork.
So this will be an exclusive for later.
Yeah, that's right. Tune in. That's your advertisement. Tune in. See if I don't trip myself.
Okay. Well, you just have to promise me one thing, that you will come into our studio when you have an opportunity. And I need to see this footwork. I need to see it, and pretty much I might retire after that. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing to make sure people know that they are included and they are accepted, and that you're doing it in this modern way. It's beautiful. Sisters, thank you so much, and give my love to everyone there. Thank you again.